So according to the text, based on what Rhysand has said to Feyre, yes, if a male is rejected, they do go a little nutty. That being said, I have reason to question this. For one, Rhysand has been loud and wrong about a lot of shit. He was wrong about Jurian and about all of that stuff that happened during the First War. I am 100% positive, would lay down my next check on it, positive, that he is wrong about the dynamics between Morgan and Cassian and Azriel. This is because Morgan is gay and Rhysand doesn't know about it. He's a fucking mind reader and doesn't know about it. He also thinks that Azriel's in love with Morgan, even though Azriel has never mentioned Morgan. He's actually ignored Morgan in his narration, whereas Cassian's like, oh, I love her. She's pretty, like art in a museum. Fuck you, Cassian. So no, I have more than enough reasons to distrust Rhysand when he says something. Like, he is loud and wrong about a lot, and then he tells Feyre shit, and then she's loud and wrong about a lot. So this leads me to question the nature of, like, I do believe that the Aleutian bond is real. I do think that they are bonded in some way, but I do think that the expression of that bond could be different depending on what they decide. Because Rhysand also says there is choice. This is why I love the idea of a platonic bond between Lucien and Elaine, where Elaine and Azriel are in love and like they are bonded, not even in like mating bond, but in love. And then Lucien and Elaine are like the kind of best friends that are inseparable. I think that would be a really beautiful story, and it would be really different from what we've gotten so far, and it would save Lucien's sanity. And I love Lucien. I want him to stay sane. But on an even more interesting note, I am wondering if maybe Rhysand is misinformed, not because he is making assumptions or he's thinking about Lucien in context of his own mating bond, which is something that he has canonically said that he does. What if Rhysand is misinformed, but like societally? What if it is generally said as common knowledge, oh no, if you reject a mate, like the male will go crazy? Whereas that's not even the case at all. Like, this could be like the blue balls of Prythian. As a sidebar, if you didn't know, blue balls are bullshit. Like, yes, like they do happen, but they're not gonna like kill the man or anything. They're not gonna make his dick fall off. Like he'll breathe, he'll take a cold shower, he'll be fine. Like, it will not drive him mad. You do not need to fuck him because his balls are blue. But yeah, it could be this thing where Elaine rejects Lucien and they're waiting for him to go nuts and then he just doesn't. So then it's like, why were people made to think this? And then we could talk about the unreliability of lore around the mating bonds within the narrative. And then from there, it's like, why is it said so much? Why does the Cauldron want people to think that Cauldron bonded mated pairs have to be together, even though there is choice in it? Which would tie in really nicely with Azriel's deconstructionist religious motif and also his own fixation on why the mating bond, like he can smell the Aleutian mating bond and why it bothers him so much. As a sidebar, I feel like people talk about Azriel wanting a mate like very, very badly. And like, yes, like I think that he is jealous of Rhysand and Cassian and like this hasn't happened for him yet and that sucks. But I don't think it's framed like, oh, he wants a mate. Like, he doesn't give a shit, like, who it is as long as he has a mate. And then he's fixating on Elaine because she's the third sister. And then they'd all be a match set or whatever. I don't think it's about that. I think it's just, he's never been chosen. He doesn't think of himself as a person who is even worthy of basic human decency. So he's like, it makes him sad, but not because he doesn't have a mate, but because he doesn't have love. And at that point, we can get into some really interesting, like, spiritual topics. Because, like, ACOTAR is not afraid to talk about, like, some really deep shit. So, yeah, religiosity is deep. Spirituality is deep. Like, come on, Sarah, give us something deep. I mean, I know, like, it's not that deep or whatever, but, like, I'm still so fucking bitter about that.